This is the case of Valley Golf Club, Incorporated versus Honorable Emilio Salas, a dispute over a 27,955 square meter parcel of land in Antipolo, Rizal. At the heart of this case, a question of rightful ownership and the consequences of disputed land transactions. The land in question originally belonged to Ambrosio Masangkay, who passed away on November 14, 1938. His daughters, known as the Masangkay sisters, inherited lot number 1353. On January 28, 1955, the sisters executed a deed of extrajudicial partition with sale in favor of Manuel Villamor for 2,500 pesos. Just one day later, Villamor sold the same property to Romeo F. Romero for 3,500 pesos. The sales were duly registered, and transfer certificates of title were issued in their names. In October 1960, Romeo F. Romero negotiated the sale of the property to Valley Golf Club Incorporated. The club paid an advance of 15,000 pesos, and on October 21, 1960, a deed of absolute sale was executed for 69,887 pesos and 50 centavos. But just 4 days later, on October 25, 1960, Remedios Masangkay filed an affidavit of adverse claim, asserting that the earlier sales were without consideration, and that the property was still rightfully owned by the Masangkay sisters. This led to a legal battle that would span years. The Masangkay sisters filed civil case number 6365 against Villamor and Romero, seeking to nullify the sales and reclaim their land. The Court of First Instance of Rizal ruled in their favor, declaring the sales void due to lack of consideration. Because of this decision, Valley Golf Club was unable to register its title. In 1974, the club filed civil case number 18,823 for quieting of title, hoping to establish legal ownership. However, the trial court dismissed the case, ruling that the matter had already been settled in civil case number 6,365. The club appealed the decision, leading to the present case before the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court had to resolve the following key questions. Was the sale of lot number 1353 by Romeo F. Romero and Lourdes G. Rodriguez valid? Did the lower courts err in ruling that the Romeros acted on their own and not as agents of the Masangkay sisters? Could equity be applied in favor of Valley Golf Club? And was Valley Golf entitled to a refund from the Romeros? In 1983, the Supreme Court affirmed the lower court's ruling, dismissing Valley Golf Club's complaint for quieting of title. The court emphasized that civil case number 6365 was final and binding. The Masangkay sisters were the rightful owners, and the previous sales were invalid. The court also ruled that Valley Golf Club was entitled to a refund. Since the Romeros had sold a property they did not own, they were ordered to return the 69,887 pesos and 50 centavos they received, plus interest. This case underscores key legal principles. Final judgments are binding. Once a court issues a final decision, it cannot be challenged by third parties. Due diligence in land transactions is crucial. Buyers must verify ownership and check for adverse claims before purchasing property. Equity does not favor the negligent. The Supreme Court ruled that Valley Golf Club was aware of the adverse claim and litigation. Their purchase did not override the rightful ownership of the Masangkay sisters. In the end, the Masangkay sisters reclaimed what was rightfully theirs, and Valley Golf Club had to seek restitution from the Romeros. The case remains a landmark example of property law in the Philippines. This was the case of Valley Golf Club Inc. versus Salas, GR number L-54009, October 28, 1983. A reminder that in real estate, ownership is not just about possession, but about legal proof and due diligence.